Yeah, go for it, mate. Are we on now? Okay. This is Adam Sykes, the number 1 seed from Manchester Met, against Ben Silverstein from the mighty York. Come on, Ben. Adam spotted the 1 there, but he's no good on the 2. Has he got the snooker? Not quite.
Well.
Hello, Stephen.
What do we have here?
We have Adam Sykes, the number 1 seed, against Ben Silverstein from the mighty York. York fourths.
Nottingham Trent keeping up their reputation for being a loud bunch.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say.
We've had quite a bit of controversy so far with the Notts Trent lot.
Have we?
One guy who was winning who actually just quit the match.
Oh, fair play.
I don't know. Oh my god, that guy's straddling the table. It's not ideal.
Surprised they're all still walking.
It's like, they won't be for long.
So, back to the match. Adam has a very
Playing a deep
9-ball-esque cue action. I think it's all very
Yeah.
free-flowing. It's, you wouldn't see it on a snooker table,
No, definitely.
even though he is a good snooker player. Well, he's just put that up over the bag, but you got to
It's
go
dead
for them
straight
early on.
though.
Got to go for them early on.
Dead straight. If he gets on this 3, then
I
I'll
think he
buy
has
him
a
a
slight
plane.
angle. I think if he hits just to the left with a little bit of top, he'd be able to come through. Oh, he hit the right of it.
That's not bad. It's not
Okay,
bad.
he needs to run a bit. Going to be doing very well to avoid the 9 on the way back up after this 3. But does he have the confidence to play it with side?
Side. It's missable.
Don't know how these tables are playing, whether they're quite tight or...
Yeah, definitely tight. I think compared to last year they're about the same, but compared to your local club, they're just...
Good old Riley's.
Riley's, you just smash them down the line.
Shout out to Riley's Chorlton. Best 9-ball tables in the country. Not.
Good shot.
Well, he's just made his run out a little more difficult with that 8-ball. Is this
He'll
a
do
York
well to get on
player?
the 5 here. Yeah, Ben.
This
From
is Ben Silverstein.
Silverstein.
Silverstein, apologies.
Spelt wrong. Oh no, as in like he spells his name wrong for some stupid reason. Oh,
He's just snatched at that one a little bit.
yeah.
Problem here, like, no
he's-
problem potting the 4 here, but he needs to kiss the 6.
Yeah, it's awkward
To,
queuing as well.
If he, the natural angle is to kiss the 6 here. I think he should be alright on this.
Yeah.
And he's past the 6.
Oh, he still might be on it though.
He might be alright.
Still on it. It's not an easy shot again though.
He definitely looks like he's here for business.
Yeah.
He's not here to
It's
fuck
some of the
about.
seeded players, it's good that they avoid another round, but the only disadvantage is
Going
that
cold.
the players are going cold, exactly. Yeah, Ben's played a match.
Just heard some very
Looks like- is he playing the
obscene
snooker?
language from the... I think he might be. Just heard some very obscene language from the Nottingham Trent bunch. Not something you would say in front of your mother. Do we have any messages? No.
I'm gonna quickly get onto Facebook, get all the York boys involved.
Not very good signal here, is he?
Don't like it.
Anyone from University of Manchester listening, feel free to send us a text or a message on the stream.
Oh. Is there a link to the stream on Facebook? Or on the UPC?
Yes.
Facebook page. Okay.
So if you're looking for the link, well, obviously if you're listening to this, you're not going to be looking for the link.
Kind of defeats the object. Shot then.
Well, how would you play this?
Maybe off 2 cushions.
Is he going to
Try and move the plan.
play the combo?
Yeah.
That's a very difficult combo. It looks easy, but if you touch the
If he plays
cushion,
it dead weight, it should be alright.
but if you play it with dead weight, you're leaving it on if you miss it. That's the thing. I think you have to hit this hard. Looks
Gotta
like,
give
looks
it a
like he's
chance,
hitting it
haven't
hard.
You've got to give it a chance.
No. Good
Great shot, Ben.
A lot more difficult than it looks, that shot. Not sure if you can hear the background noise. That is, of course, Nottingham Trent.
I think one of their players has potted a ball.
Oh,
so they've
perhaps.
gone crazy.
Perhaps. It's probably been a while. They're sporting a pink t-shirt with fluorescent pink, what would you call them? Braces. And pink fishnet gloves. Every player has pink fishnet gloves on. So you can...
I don't leave the house without them.
Yeah. Well, you know, at the weekends, everyone's entitled to do what they want. Nice break there from Ben. He's on the one, but it's tricky.
It's our first chance to see this
Mr.
Phil Burford in action.
Oh, there he is.
For people who don't know, he's a professional 9-ball player, essentially. He won the GB 9-ball tour. So for those who are happy that Ben Buckley is left, we've got him to contend with.
And he's just missed a fairly routine 4 into the corner. So maybe he's feeling the pressure of playing against amateurs, because nobody wants to lose against an amateur, really. Playing against...
I wouldn't call myself an amateur.
So Adam pockets the 1 there, got a nice 2 down the rail. He's just came off the rail a bit.
Well, then he's left it.
And he has left it. You've got 2 options with this shot. You can try and run it round 2 or 3 cushions with run inside, but probably easier just to hold it.
What am I looking at here?
With a bit of...
Come on, your
right hand
spirit
side.
Thank you, Spirit of Friar. I'm not sure who that is, actually.
Spirit of Friar. Don't think that's John Fryer. Come on, York.
Are all these messages for this game?
No.
No, I was going to say.
Spirit of Friar, if you could message us your name, that would be useful. Could always go to his YouTube account.
It's a thin one. Will he take it on? Oh, it sounds too late.
Adam's had almost a full pint since the start of this
he's
game,
overcut it.
so
He's gone safe there.
I hope the drinking doesn't affect him too much. Quite red of the face, Adam, tonight.
Yes.
He always looks quite cool,
It's
calm,
deceptively
collected.
warm in here.
It is very warm. He usually looks quite cool and calm, but he looks a little bit flustered right now.
Too much, too much. Oof, you might have flicked the snooker.
Well, that's very frustrating.
It's not going to help
And
Adam's
Adam will be
mood.
thinking in his head right now, How the hell has he got that? He's went for the pot and he's put me in a full-blown snooker. This is ridiculous. So he's going for a little masse, a little bit of run inside. He's lucky not to go in off there. It's landed real nice. Adam just saying to us there, he can't get the pace of the table at all. I suppose, like we mentioned, it is a bit of a disadvantage. He hasn't touched the table before this.
Exactly.
He has got some nice white socks on.
Looks a bit rusty.
He'll just be getting a bit more frustrated as time goes on. All he has to do is get a frame on the board, settle his head. Bit of pressure being the number 1 seed as well.
Most definitely.
Nobody wants to go out in the first game.
Missed that by quite a way. He might have fluked it. He might have fluked it.
And Adam's going to be feeling that one again.
What a shot.
As long as he doesn't leave him in a snooker off this shot.
Typical Silverstein, that. Come on, Ben and his beard.
If you get a fluke, you have to take them, because, you know, it all evens out in the end. There's sportsmanship and then there's charity. Not sure what he's played there, to be honest. Now, if Sykes is in a confident mood, he's going to stroke this into the middle, up the table and back down for the 7 in the corner. Oh, and he's missed it. If he leaves the cue ball on the cushion, he's going to be alright. I think
Adam using the technique of if
he'll
you get down
settle for that.
confidently enough, then you'll pot it.
Trick with this shot, instead of having just your fingers on the side of the table, if you can try and get the palm of your hand, it gives you a lot steadier bridge for these shots.
Wasn't easy.
Almost always a loose bridge that misses those shots.
I think he'll probably just try drop this in dead weight.
Does he have the confidence though?
Yeah,
He doesn't fancy himself to pot it right now.
Maybe not. He's taking the ball out of the pocket. Maybe he's going to hit it a bit harder.
I don't know, maybe he just wanted a bit of time to think, to be honest.
His pockets are tight though. That's a good shot.
If you can stroke these last 3 balls in, you feel a lot more confident. He's just overcooked that a bit, needs a bounce. He's okay. Got to watch out for the middle pocket on this shot.
Oh. Played it well.
It's just nice. Always like to play these with a bit of top for some reason. He's missed it. He's left it. Not safe. Well, it's into a blind pocket.
Yeah, it's not easy, this one.
He scratches his head, strolls back to his seat and has the last sip out of that pint.
Get it down, yeah.
And he's missed it too. And he's left it.
He's left it.
He's left it. Adam will make sure to take this one. I'll not jinx him, but he doesn't miss these.
Yeah, shot.
Trick with that shot is a very short feather. Just come back from the cue ball about 2 inches. No need to come all the way back. Loses a lot of accuracy. So that's 1-1. He's got his head in the game.
1-1. Doesn't seem like much, but there's a massive difference between 1-1 and 2-0. If Adam had missed that and then Ben had won, his confidence would have been down. Whereas now, back to level playing field.
Well, he can look to push ahead now in the next frame instead of trying to claw it back.
One's gone in.
He's got a shot on the 2 here, but next to impossible to get on the 3 off this, really.
He'll never hold for the 3, so probably just the safety.
Well, he'll take it because, really, if you pop the 2, there's no cover.
I want to drink.
Adam just wants a drink. Can we call Joe Brennan?
Thirsty work.
Joe Brennan. Adam wants a pint.
Adam Sykes spitting feathers.
Joe Brennan going to get Adam Sykes a pint. Joe Brennan, of course, from Sheffield. And he spanks that in.
Where's the white
top
guy?
And run inside. He's caught the jaw.
Off the jaw.
Needs to slow up. Needs to slow up. It's just unlucky. Well, it's unlucky, and he headed a bit too hard, but. Oh, he's got the combo.
Oh, there's a 9 going. Split the 4 safe as well.
I think if that 9 had dropped, he would have had a big smile on his face. He would have turned to his opponent and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but then, big smile on his face. Very good liar. Oh, Nottingham Trent have potted another ball.
Oh, they have. Oh, this is Strathclyde.
Oh,
Strathclyde have potted a ball. Actually, no, they're better than that.
Perhaps it's Strathclyde against Nottingham Trent. Bit of
bit
of a rivalry evolving. Strathclyde over the years have been one of the more annoying teams, especially at Yarmouth. I remember back in the days of Bobby. It's all about, oh, Bobby.
It's even more annoying that they seem to win.
Yeah.
I can't believe they weren't seeded for this.
I know.
They won it 2 years ago. And semi-finals last year.
Doesn't make sense.
Beaten by the mighty York last year.
Well, you'd be slightly annoyed with that, but the 8 ball's over the pocket and he's left the 9 in a pretty open position. Just wants to get bottom half of the table here, play it into the middle. Just play for the corner.
That's a good shot. If he didn't have the pace of the table before, he's certainly got it now.
Someone just... Naveed, have you just dropped a bomb? No. That absolutely stinks, whatever it is. So Adam Sykes pushes ahead as Ben just nips across and asks for a drink to deliver
as well.
Wayne's 3-0 up.
He's won 2. I've seen him win 2. Or did he miss 2 9
Oh,
balls?
Phil's already won, hasn't he? Yeah, Phil's won already. Oh, that's not bad. Ben, I think Maria someone, an anonymous viewer has put "come on Ben" and his beard. I think that's probably Maria. Where am I looking here? Oh, no. Okay. 27.
2-1 to Adam. Well, he's made a ball, he's got a shot on the 1, can't ask for much more. he's missed it. He's just snatched that bit. He might get away with this.
Pockets aren't that big. Probably a lot tighter than what he's used to.
Well, that could be misconstrued.
Well,
We'll say no more. Have you played yet?
yeah, I played Zach Harrington from Notts Trent. I was very fortunate. I won 5-3. I made a good clearance at the end, but
Were you fortunate or did you dick all over him?
no, I was fortunate. Just every shot I missed,
And
I
that's
was unlucky.
enough.
I seemed to snooker him,
Well,
and I missed 1-9 at 3-all, and it went safe.
mhm. Not sure what Adam's eyeing up here. He might just roll the
Who's
2
also
through the
snooker,
gap.
Yeah, roll up to that 9.
No,
Oh,
he's
it's not
come
played
back.
that well.
I think
Oh,
he's
has
alright
he?
though.
Lucky bastard.
Has he got an edge? I think he has an edge. Siddharth. Yeah. Siddharth Castellino playing on table 13, yes, the half Italian, half Indian. As he strokes in a nice 8 and leaves himself perfect on the 9.
Oh god, what's going on here? I'd watch this, Adam, if I were you. It's a good shot. He's got a bit of angle, has he, to work with?
He's got a bit to do, but he
Yeah,
can top it through with a bit of
right-hand
red.
side.
He's actually overcooked it.
too
Needs
much.
it needs a bounce.
Into the middle.
He's alright. Could just drop it in the middle and play the 5 into the opposite corner.
Oh, he's missed
I
it.
don't know why he hit that so firm, to be
Oh,
honest.
he's developed. Oh, he's got away with that. Do you reckon he could try and get the 9 in?
Just looking at that, I don't think it's there. Don't think so. I think if you play the screw off the 4, before the cue ball can screw into the 9, the
Double
4's going to
kiss.
bounce back and double kiss out. Might not
Real
stop him
safety
going
element
for it
to that
though.
shot, anyway.
He might go for it. He could play for the double kiss
Yeah,
to
looks
kiss
like
it
he's
into the
doing
9.
it. Come
I think I'd be going for it,
on. Oh.
and I think he did.
This frame's wide open now.
Well, you got to
you'd
favour
expect
Adam to
someone
run
up-
this out.
Exactly.
A lot of players on that shot would have been inclined to just play the cue ball, plain ball, and it would have topped through a little bit, and there would have been left a tricky shot off the cushion. So he just had to stun that a bit. Just left it perfect.
8 to 9's not easy, yeah?
It depends where he plays the 8, I suppose. He's not got a very nice angle on this. Think he cut it into the middle? Can he hold it up and down? I think he's
Yeah,
going to go
looks
for the
that way,
corner.
yeah. Cut it, just sort of slide past it, maybe. Oh no.
That's a shot he's looked at.
Oh.
If he plays it into the middle, he's going to have to go round the houses. Hasn't got the angle to go round the houses either,
Don't
because
like
if
this
he goes, if he goes 3 cushions, he's going to be going into the
side.
corner with the 9 ball. Unless he stuns it a lot. Needs to bounce out.
Oh,
he's got a nice kiss.
It's very fortunate.
Don't know why I'm still wearing a jumper. It's roasting in here. That's a nice shot.
Ben has found his pint. Bit of Dutch courage.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another message. Loving the commentary from Paddo. And is it Johnny Tyndall or Dale Rout 2? Keep up the good work, fellas. Which I was there myself. Tom Donaldson. It's Dale Rout here. Hello, Tom. Glad to know you're watching. John ND95.
No, it's definitely not Johnny
John
Tyndall.
D95.
Johnny Tyndall has graduated. And it's
Yeah.
it is indeed. Keep up the good work, fellas. From Tom Donaldson, the Duck. Shout out to the Duck. Liverpool organised a nice 9-ball tournament the second semester last year. It was very good of them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate York couldn't make that one because our term times are a bit weird for some reason. But
I can't remember who won that tournament.
Should have used the jump cue.
Spirit of Friar, we still haven't worked out who you
are. I know.
Well, I want to think it's John Fryer, but it's not, because he's just said, come on, York. Do you have a Fryer?
No, we don't. I remember last year Tom was there to watch me beat Adam Sykes in the BUCS 8-ball individuals.
Oh, you're just dropping that in there, are you? David Farrell has such a firm stance, doesn't he?
He's a good player, isn't he?
When he's queuing, it looks like you could run over and push him and he wouldn't fall over.
Yeah. I've tried.
So, quick break and play
where
here.
is he? Is he in it? Is he playing?
Playing on table 9. Just behind Tom Barrett.
Oh, yeah.
Not wearing the Strathclyde jersey. He's one of these individuals who doesn't like to wear their team shirt.
Yeah, he's not even wearing his shirt.
Yeah. Just to be a bit different, I suppose. Siddharth Castellino from Manchester playing well on table 13. Strokes in a nice 7, then an 8.
Maria Pazia, that's my girlfriend. She said that Ben needs a fruit shoot to get his head in the game.
Somebody get that man a fruit shoot.
Maria and Ben had a match the other day, and the winner had to buy the other one. 12 fruit shoots.
Oh. Why 12?
Because
they come in packs
we were
of 12?
convinced they came in packs of 12, but it turns out they come in like 4s or 8s anyway. So.
Well, which is it, 4 or 8? Because then if it comes in 8, it's not possible to buy in 12.
Exactly. We're in trouble.
Big issue there highlighted.
Actually, no, if Maria had won, Ben had to shave his beard, which
Ooh.
he was not looking forward to
No.
before the event.
I assume Ben won.
He did win.
That's not a sexist comment, that's just how it is.
Hey.
Oh, he's missed! He has, of course, played a push-out. Shout out to the push-out.
Boom.
Just came a bit too far. And he's left the 2-4 combo on. Just lightly skim off the 2 and drop the 4 in.
Nice shot. 3.
2 needs to slow up.
So much, he's gone back to it.
No, he can't call another push out there. What a joker. This man never loses a sense of humour. Unless he's really drunk and then he turns into sort of blind, ugly violence.
Is the snooker back? Not quite.
He's not. He's left a shot on. Wants to play this dead weight if he's got the confidence to.
It's a nice
Good
shot.
shot. Wonder how much Adam's getting paid to wear those white Nike socks.
Yeah. Well, Ben's got some new shoes yesterday. Nice shiny, they're very shiny if you get to see them.
Not
in a
Judd
bit.
Trump kind of shoes, are they?
Yeah. It's also Ben's got pineapple socks on for those who are interested in.
Wow. I've got my favourite socks in the world on. Hiking socks.
Hiking socks.
Hiking socks. Forgotten who I'm playing in the singles. I knew who the match was that I was going to be up against, but don't know who won it.
One general announcement as well. I think most of you should know if you've been following the schedule. We have a captain's briefing at 9:30 tomorrow morning. So all team captains are required to attend that. It's not one person per institution. You've got 3 teams here. We need to see all 3 captains. At the captain's briefing, you need to report here at 9:30 in the morning.
That's a good shot. Oh,
No.
how's that not gone in? Has he got a snooker? Not quite.
Will you be frequenting the health suite in the morning before play?
No.
Pool up until 6:30?
I'm thinking
For
more about the
detox.
buffet breakfast.
Well, Naveed Ahmed was thinking buffet breakfast, then health suite, and then second serving of buffet breakfast.
It's not a bad shout. Burn off those sausages.
It's the thing with Naveed, he doesn't burn them off. Has he fluked it?
Oh.
Don't know if he wanted that or not. Unless he's got a shot on the 7, therefore he'll
Yeah,
take
it
it.
looks like he has.
Looks a lot nicer shot on the webcam than it does from where we're sat.
Doesn't actually do much for the white here. Good shot.
Dharmesh Chauhan, Nottingham Trent, 5 minutes. Dharmesh Chauhan, Nottingham Trent, you have 5 minutes.
We're joined by Dan Turner, 11 years in the game.
It's a shot. It's a good shot.
So Dan, how's your new role at the UPC?
It's a lot of fun. It's a pleasure to be involved. It's a new experience being on the opposite side of the desk.
That's 4-1.
Itching to play some pool, but I'm really pleased to see everybody
Ben
enjoying it.
staring
And
into the abyss.
yeah, I'd like to thank you guys at home for watching the stream that I've helped set up as well. So thanks to you guys.
Have we got a joke for the fans?
Yeah, Steve Patterson.
Didn't see that one coming. Thank you very much, Dan. That was quite good, actually.
He loves playing from behind, says Ben. I'm not sure what to take from that.
Well, who are we talking about here? Are we talking about Ben or Adam?
True.
Adam just confirming the score with Ben there to kick him while he's down. As Adam would say, shout out to the measled cue ball. Get well soon, measled cue ball. Adam, how's your match going so far? Well, he's just using expletive there, so we'll not.
Oh, what a shot!
Not repeat that. So any more messages in? Should have used jump cue. No. Spirit of Friar still haven't got in touch
That is so Adam Sykes.
with your name. Adam, can we have an in-match comment? Adam's in-match comment is no comment. I always thought you were fun, Adam. Pressure's on. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it's not bad, is it?
If he was playing for the 3 there, that would have been a very nice shot.
Around the angles. It's going for this. It's going for the 3 fouls.
Oh, needed the kiss off the 7 there. Yes, we were just talking about Ben's shoes, actually, yeah. Adam says Ben's shoes are very shiny. Are they shiny to the extent that they're off-putting? We have a message from Chris Stapleton. How is Sykes #1 seed?
We're all thinking the same, to be fair.
He says, don't ask, tell him the chase is on. Well, Adam, I do believe that you reached the quarter-finals 2 years in a row, would that be correct? Well, that's probably what your seeding's based on, and how did the well, if you've seen a spreadsheet, Dan, that's all we need to know. If Excel says it, it's probably true. But then again, would common sense not tell you that Phil Burford should be seeded?
We can only seed players based on their performance in past UPC events.
Well, there's our confirmation that everyone, I think, was waiting on. Dylan Farrer and Alistair Civils still continuing on table 12. Not sure what the score is there, but I'm sure it's a riveting match. Well, it all seems to be getting a little bit out of hand between Strathclyde and Nottingham Trent.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yes, York lads. Not really sure what you can do here. Still have much control.
Should be alright, just play it plain ball. He should be land on it for the corner. He's just overhit that a bit.
Where's that
Got a nice kiss.
Oh,
Got a nice kiss. Do you drop it in or do you play for a bit of position?
Just roll it in. Green in the middle.
Well, he's thinking the same as us. Well, in the end, he sort of did halfway in between.
It's not very good. Yeah, exactly. It's not really.
Got a message from Luke Potter who says, "Go NTU." I assume that's Nottingham Trent. Another message from Chris Stapleton. Is the carpet as filthy as it looks on this video? I don't think it looks too bad, really.
Well, that's not too bad. I think it's just the colour of the carpet.
It is a bit diarrhea coloured.
True.
Some might say excrement coloured, but it seems fairly well maintained. Don't know. Luke Newman, perhaps. Luke Potter says, was that Gobby of NTU in the background?
Most probably.
It's possible. Did hear a lot of Gobby chants earlier on. Apparently Gobby is the captain of the ship.
Oof.
In other words, if you want to have a pint, bring a pint glass to your room, fill it up with a can, And bring it back to the public area.
Not that we were encouraging that.
I in no way condone that activity.
Did he go for the pot there? I don't know. Probably.
Pretty sure he went for that. But
Alright.
he didn't,
Adam
he
limbering
didn't
up.
pot the 7 or make position on the 8, so...
Deep screw.
Can we get the event
Oh my
schedule up? Is
God.
it possible to get the event schedule up? Strathclyde are somewhat outperforming Nottingham Trent now with the chance.
I think something.
Not
there's definitely
sure
a
how
point.
Nottingham
That's a
Trent are
nice
going to
shot.
come back
Where's
for
the
that.
white going? Where's the white going?
Oh no, sorry,
Off.
the matches. Can we get the matches, the match schedule?
Is he angled or? Don't
He's
think
absolutely
so.
straight on this.
I'd like to see how he gets some. Maybe just roll
So,
it in.
last 64, Tom Lewis has just went on. And down from that, it's Tom Lewis.
Tom Lewis.
The next match should be Ethan Williams. There's another 8 matches before mine.
This is a big shot.
We've just scrolled back up to ICQ 46.
Where's the white going? Oh, please.
I'll play
He's got a shot,
either Jake
I've seen
Bramley
nicer
of Nottingham
shots.
Trent or Ryan Sanderson of Edgehill. Not sure who won that match earlier. Does anyone know?
I'm not sure, but look at this, what he's faced with.
Ooh. So, if you can't see it clearly, the cue ball is in the corner pocket, and the 9 is just in the centre of the bulk line. I think you got to go for it.
Yeah, 4-1 up.
If anything, play it a little bit thin. Make sure you get the cue ball back to this bottom cushion.
Miss it on the pro side.
You see, he knows
Oh,
that and he's
too
played it
much.
thin, but
Where's the white? Just got to make these.
you should have to think to yourself as well, if you're playing the shot to miss it thin, then you're never going to pot it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a bit frustrated with that one as he sits down. He's nearly finished his second pint of this match. He just whispers wow to himself. That's a
Shot.
nice shot. Brings it back to 4-2.
The York boys chanting that Ben is actually in the York fourths.
Is he? Is he actually in York?
He is. Yeah. He's our 4th team captain. Playing like he's in the first, so.
Well, it is saying something about the York team if someone as good as Ben is in the 4th.
Or is that 9? Oh.
Personally, I think golden breaks are a horrible part of the game.
No, definitely. It's just, there's no skill in it whatsoever.
Quite often before a match, I'll ask my opponent if we want to play no golden breaks. So if you get one, you just spot it back on.
Okay.
Because as much as it's nice to get them, it's extremely frustrating to get them against you.
In our semi-final last year, Strathclyde guy got 2 against King.
In the Moscone Cup last year, they formed a strategy for getting golden breaks off the break, and it was working quite a lot. Where they were getting the 9 ball. Oh, that's a good effort. They're getting the 9 ball to stop dead on the spot. Then the ball at the bottom of the rack was coming down, hitting the top cushion, going up, and then kissing the 9 into the middle.
Right. I think like the racks here are so tight that, like in the professional game, the 9 is designed not to move
Yeah, it should stay.
off the spot. For those who don't know, in your club you probably have like a triangle or a diamond rack, but here there's actually grooves in the table where the balls sit.
I often wondered if you play a slow roll shot over the spots, can it affect your
Yeah, will
shot?
it roll off? I don't know.
I'm sure it does. It's bound to. What do you call that Leeds player there?
I can't remember his name.
Gets very wound up with himself.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Another few messages here. Kieran Page says, wouldn't surprise me one bit, Luke. Sounded like him. Come on, Nottingham Trent. Luke Potter says, at least he's living up to his namesake. Michael Pang says, come on, Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, of course, not involved in this match. Will he be tempted on the combo? I think he will.
Maybe not.
He's not.
Quite a difficult shot, though.
It is a difficult shot.
I rarely practice them, so I wouldn't back myself to make them more than...
I think
he's looking at the 3 onto the 9 afterwards.
Yeah, but
that's what he's going for.
I think the 2 9's worth going for, to be honest, because you can place the cue ball exactly where you want it. With this, you can't just be sure.
Is he gonna?
He's just underhit that, you see.
And the black is now hampering him.
Don't understand why he's played for the 3 9 when he could have played the 2 9. Maybe he knows something we don't.
That's why he's number 1 seed.
Well, if he strokes this in, we'll be eating our words.
Oh, he's missed it.
And the 3 has gone.
Thin cut.
Is the 3 safe? I think it might cut.
I think he can cut it, but get on that 4, it's just not worth it.
Play the 4 up the spots. Cue ball in this corner. I think he's left it. He's left it.
He's left it.
Fancy Adam to run these out.
I'm not sure what he was trying there. He'd have been snookered anyway. Ben sticking his middle finger up at the ball.
Did you play this side cushion first?
Yeah, I think so. That's what he's done.
Oh.
He's not behind that 9, is he?
It's okay.
Can he cannon into the 8 patch?
If he can cannon into the 8, probably in his favour here. Lovely.
Shot.
Now, where do you play the 8 ball? Do you play it into the opposite corner? The bottom right as we watch it? Yeah.
That's a good shot. I'd like to have been closer to this 9, but I still back him to make it.
Just doesn't want to miss it thin. Can afford to miss it thick a bit.
I think he should just pod it. Yeah, good shot.
He's struck that in for the win.
Well played.
5-2.
Ben will look back at that shot at 2-0 down, but to go 2-0 up in fact, but never mind. He gave it a good go.